Last week we found ourselves in Montana with a broken heater.
It was minus 15 degrees last night.
Luckily we found someone near Banff, Alberta that could install a new one for us, so we killed time in some epic ways. This was our first time rock climbing and I think Mads unlocked some secret superpower.
Whoa, look at that! Whoa!
This week we finally make it to the start of the Alaska Highway. We find some epic hot springs and experience a wild Canadian safari. This might be our favorite week of van life yet.
Next up, the most beautiful drive in the world.
Taking some time to slow down in Banff was such a good idea. I feel so rejuvenated. I'm so excited to be back on the road. I'm ready for Alaska.
The highway we're on now is called the Icefields Parkway and it goes from Banff to Jasper. It is said to be the most beautiful highway in the world. And we were trying to time it out for when the weather was gonna be nice. But mountain weather is so unpredictable and we thought we had a clearing to get some blue skies so that we could see some mountains, but it's like rain snowing right now. So we're just going with it. It's all beauty. Cleared up a bit and you can see we're in the mountains, like we've been climbing. We're with them. Wow. I'm going out.
That's actually crazy. That was a good adrenaline rush. I didn't even think it was gonna be that fun. I love the world. It's safe to say we have officially reached full winter status. It's currently snowing and it's blowing.
This is some mountain weather. What were those, Bo?
Mountain goats, I think.
I mean, just look at this. Like we are on another planet.
Quick stop to check out this winter wonderland.
Holy, it's so windy. This is nuts. Wow. She just fell through the snow. That's how deep it is.
It's almost like half of my body.
It's a 1 to 2 hour snowshoe. Not that. Are we prepared for this? The answer is no. I'm just laughing at us, picturing ourselves leaving in the van in springtime. Oh, how many times did you do that? If you watched our Costa Rica series, you'll learn that we have a knack for the shoulder season travel. All right, we saw signs for Athabasca Falls. Sounds like something we want to see. So we made a stop. For some reason, we're both really messing up the word Athabasca. And I keep saying Ascabafa. Actually, English is my second language. I have an excuse. This looks like a glacier. Woo! This is really up there for the craziest roadside stop we've ever made. I don't even know how to capture this. Like, to see the rocks and the levels that the waters have carved out over years and years and years, and the color. I'm grateful that we're here during this off season because the color wouldn't be this way in the summer. Apparently in the summer it's milky. So we're experiencing this really crazy, beautiful scene. Big reason why I love Maddie is when she sees signs like that, she runs forward. This might be the most beautiful walk we've ever been on. You gotta know how much I want you. These are the icy conditions they're talking about.
Okay, this is a total wonderland, and there are these paths built all over this area that you can just explore, and they're so empty right now. And the sun's coming out. I am just in absolute heaven.
Bowie's gonna pull me down the stairs. Careful. Let's go feel how cold the water is.
Okay.
It's really cold, eh, Bowie? Oh, he's going. Oh my goodness. Bowie. Do you love it?
You gotta know how much I want it. 'Cause I want it.
Boy. It's so cold. I can't even believe he walked in there. This is something else. I feel like I just arrived in Canada. You know?
'Cause I know you want me.
Just to note, we did zero research before coming here. A friend told us yesterday actually to check out Athabasca Falls, and we took her word for it. We didn't look up any pictures, so we had no idea what to expect.
It's just kind of a life lesson, like when you don't have any expectations for something, you just leave this amazing opportunity to be completely blown away no matter what it is. And in this case, safe to say we were blown away.
See, it's always good to follow the signs that say something along the lines of travel not recommended.
Not always good. It's always good.
Okay, Talia says it's not always good, but you know, big risk, big reward, I'd say.
Today's sponsor is a big one. Well, it's actually quite small, but it is very mighty. Today I'm going to be telling you about the Jackery Explorer 1000 Pro. I know what you're thinking. Tal, you just told us about this monster electrical system that you installed in the van. And yes, you're right. But even the monsteriest of monster electrical system needs a backup. And that's where the Jackery comes in. The Jackery Explorer 1000 Pro is an absolute beast. I mean, it completely blows my mind that there are all of the components of a van's electrical system in this tiny box. It's specially designed to be able to store easily, and it's 2 kilograms lighter than comparable power stations. Let's talk about the specs. It has a 1000 watt capability with a 2000 watt peak surge. It has tons of output ports. There are 3 AC output ports, 2 USB-A, and 2 USB-C, all with fast charge capability. And it has a 12-volt carport. It has a super bright LED light, which is incredible when you're camping. And this LCD screen tells you all the info you need to know. Our Jackery kind of saved us this past week. As many of you may know, our diesel heater broke, and we've been in Banff, Alberta, where apparently winter lasts forever. So we bought ourselves an electric heater just in the meantime, and that thing eats power. Even with our electrical system running on an electrical heater all night and staying pretty stationary without getting too much sunlight was draining our batteries. So we pulled out the Jackery, plugged the heater into it, and voila, we were warm at night and we were waking up with charged batteries. Our second favorite use for our Jackery is to power our Starlink. And if you don't know, Starlink is a portable internet satellite that has totally taken off-grid living to a new level. The only thing is it has to be plugged into power, and if we plug it into the van system, we have to wire through a window or a door, and as I mentioned, it's winter forever. So we have been plugging our Starlink into the Jackery, making a fully sustainable internet power system outside of the van, and it is amazing. And the best part is it charges up super fast. There are 3 ways to charge your Jackery. Through an AC input, a car charger input, and my favorite way, with solar panels. We have 2 Jackery Solar Saga 80 watt panels that are incredibly lightweight and come with these durable carrying bags. It's an incredibly quick and easy setup. Just connect the panels to each other and then straight to the Jackery. That's it. The speed you'll charge up will depend on how much sunlight you're getting, but we love that we can charge it anywhere the sun shines. Overall, we love how quiet, sustainable, low maintenance, and cost efficient our Jackery is. We could not recommend it enough whether you're traveling, living off grid, or you spend a lot of time outdoors and you need a reliable, strong, portable power station. And to my Canadians out there, Jackery just launched the Jackery Solar Generator 3000 Pro in Canada. Click the link in the description and use the code there to get $499 off. That's a lot. Thank you again to Jackery for supporting our channel, and now let's get back on the road. All right, I think this is the second campground we have checked into this trip, and so far, West Coast Canada campgrounds have not been disappointing.
Like, come on, this is our backyard right now. We have all of this. Our own trail down to the river, picnic bench, fire pit.
The van's there, and this stunning river is right there. I love that because we're just gonna go to sleep with the sound of the water rushing. There's nothing more relaxing than that. And on that note, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bowie.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go.
We have been driving all day and we have finally arrived to mile 0 in Dawson Creek, which is the start of the Alaska Highway. So it's a hilarious feeling because we've been driving for weeks and we have just reached the start. So you're supposed to go take a picture and look at this sign that commemorates it all. All right, we want to remember this moment. We're starting something big.
We're here
This is the start.
after 2 weeks of
Here
driving.
we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful.
So we have timed our visit here with some kind of political protest. So we feel a little bit funny right now because I'm standing behind a man on a stage and the audience is now looking at us. But here we are. Go Tal Mads. Should I shout to the audience? Please subscribe. And one for you and one for you. I'm gonna kiss all of them. That's gonna be my tradition. I kiss the Montana one.
Love it, babe.
Woo! I keep doing this thing. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
silent cheer when I like am really excited
Yeah,
when there
yeah.
are people around. It's
understand
weird.
it.
I should stop.
We're ready to start this adventure. Good morning from the actual start of the Alaska Highway. We are on the road and I'm just thinking how wild it is that I don't even need my Google Maps anymore. I just know. Stay on this highway. Eventually you'll get to Alaska.
After a long day of driving, we have arrived at the most perfect place, and we actually found out about this place after reading one of your comments. We are camping right now, only a 10-minute walk away from some of the most beautiful hot springs in British Columbia. We can't wait to take you with us tomorrow morning. We're planning to wake up super early, so we'll see you in the morning.
Okay. And it's a little cold this morning, so this is gonna feel just right.
The entire campground here has an electric fence because of all of the wildlife, and I'm hoping that that means when we are on the road later today that we're going to see some bison.
I'd also like to have a moment of appreciation for our little outdoor slippers.
Which we love so much, but I have recently had a moment in which I've decided that Tally and I cannot have matching things anymore because everybody seems to think that we're sisters or twins.
I really
Please.
don't like that.
Can you let us know? Do we look alike? Do we look like twins?
are the same
I know we
height.
have the same like coloring, hair,
But our faces
height.
don't look the same.
But like, does this?
Oh my god, wait, there's a bison.
Or is that what is that?
Something.
I just put it out into the atmosphere and it's here. It's a moose.
It's a moose. We literally just said that we heard that there's lots of bison, but we really want to see a moose.
That's magic.
It's so big.
My gosh. I'm about to cry. I've never seen something like this. Look at the mist coming off. Hi.
We're in a Canadian safari right now.
I'm so happy. We just saw our first moose.
All right, we're arriving and it looks like a spa. I can't even believe this is included in our campground stay.
Spa at the camp.
You could see all the steam. I'm so excited to get in that water. Oh, it's really hot and my toes are really cold. It's hot.
And it's actually cold outside, so my toes are like, have little pins and needles. The temperature's perfect. There are these like amazing rocks on the bottom, so it's not mushy, swampy floor where you think like evil creatures are gonna come and eat your toes. I also feel like we are here during the perfect hot spring weather because it's not hot outside, but it's also not freezing cold where your hair is frozen. Which, by the way, we saw this hilarious contest in the Yukon where it's a freezing hair contest. I'll put some pictures here for you.
Been making me do weighted squats at the gym, so this feels really good on my muscles. While enjoying the hot springs, we met some wonderful people that told us about a wacky tradition that we absolutely have to do while in the Yukon.
What's your choice of liquor that you put the toe in there?
It's at the bottom of your cup.
Like why? So just why?
No, there's a story. I just don't remember it.
It's so funny because the heat is at the top of the water and you just have this like red bar across.
What a perfect walk back home this is.
One of the park staff just drove by and asked, "Did you have fun?" She walks by and she's like, "Yep, I saw a moose and I'm very happy." It's so cute. I just want to say something. If you are traveling, I think that everyone should have a shift in perspective when they're going to places like this, because I feel like the general consensus is, I hope we get it to ourselves, or let's go really early or really late to try and be all by ourselves.
We're planning to wake up super early, so hopefully we can have the hot springs to ourselves.
And I think you just witness how when there's people around, talk to them. They're gonna give you the best recommendations for your travels and maybe even a place to stay. And friends.
Wow, we're making so many friends today.
It just feels right.
Cheyenne, Rachel, Denise, and Jim,
Thank you.
we're coming for you.
They made the bison! We've been seeing so much poop on the side of the road, thinking, please, please, they must be close. Bowie, come, don't ruin this for me. They're massive.
We kind of look like one.
Come, follow us.
Follow us, we're part of you. This is wild. Literally wild.
They are so funny. Like, they have humps like camels. Their faces are like really big but squished
Oh,
this
hand on the
way.
wheel. Oh, round 3 of a group of bison. The bison crossing signs are not kidding here.
I feel like a safari guide. Like, over there on your right, a bear coming up. What a morning we're having.
You know, we didn't have like an explicit Alaska bucket list, but as you go on, you start to say, oh, I want to do this, I want to see this, and that was a big one.
Yeah, we are checking some things off this morning. This is a crazy morning.
We're ready. Oh, there goes the toe.
But your lips must touch this darling toe.